Hey Joe, what are we doing today?
Hey Paige, thank you so much for asking. We are doing something that makes me feel uncomfortable every single day. To me, it's like almost like nails on a chalkboard, but I always push myself. We are creating content for Sims Coaching Systems. We're at beautiful Neck Point here in Nanaimo, really busy trail. And yeah, it's kind of like known in our community, the little sort of fairy doors that kids leave treats and toys in. And we're making content.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's go.
Let's make it. This one is 1 year goals.
Okay. Okay, I am ready when you are.
Okay, 1 year goals. Take one. 1 year goal. Are you recording?
Yeah.
All right, 1 year goal. Take two.
It's okay.
This is where shit goes.
It's okay.
We're in a public park. Holding all your. Hey everybody, question for you. What is your 1 year goal? What are the three things that are driving your business towards getting to that 1 year goal? If you do not have a business plan, reach out to us. If you do not know what your 1 year and your 5 year goals are on a daily basis, then you know what? There's a good chance something is missing in your business today. All of our Canadian friends, those of us north of the 49th parallel, happy Thanksgiving from all of us at Sims Coaching Systems on behalf of myself, Jason, Paige, and the rest of the team. Happy Thanksgiving.
Okay, so what's new and exciting with Sims Coaching Systems?
Yep.
Take one.
The only left.
10 left lanes.
My left or your left?
Far left lane.
Where there's no car.
Oh my god, what lane is it? The far left lane. Go as far left as there's cars and then park there.
Is that lane 13 or 14?
There's 10 lanes on the left.
The far left lane.
The one that has cars or the one that doesn't have cars?
Doesn't matter. Oh Jesus, there is!
Are you sure this is
It's a shark! Focus.
Don't, Joe. Oh my
Oh,
god.
it's a seal. It's a seal.
Hey, Joe.
So fun fact, everybody. Paige believes pineapple should be on pizza.
I also believe pineapple belongs on pizza. It's one of the most essential toppings for a pizza. What are you shaking your head for?
Because anybody with a vowel at the end of their last name would definitely disagree with that comment.
I
Yeah.
have a vowel at the end of my name.
Sometimes why, Paige? Sometimes why?
Do I have a vowel at the end of my name?
No, it's D. It's a consonant.
Moretti. Oh. Is that a vowel?
Yeah, man. I is definitely a vowel.
Samard is not.
Barney is.
Barney is.
No, it's sometimes why.
sometimes.
Sometimes why. Not when it comes to pizza.
Look, Italians think they know pizza until they actually have Gabriel Island pizza.
Apparently with
Pineapple on
pineapple.
it. Delicious pineapple.
And what are the names of the pizza? It's the Drunken Monkey. What is it?
The Scotty Too
The
Hottie.
Scotty Too Hottie.
And there's the Pope.
Hopeful
The
Pope.
Hopeful Pope, which is Italian, right?
Yeah.
Vatican's in Italy. So there you go, Joe.
Well, actually, technically, Vatican's not in Italy. Vatican's in Vatican City.
It's its own
It's its own entity.
entity. Okay.
Yeah.
This isn't the video I was hoping to record. All right, Sims Mastermind, I want to give you guys a tip of the day, okay? I call this the takeaway. When you're showing a property to a client and you're you're unsure where they stand with it, take it away from them. Say, you know what, Joe? I'm really not feeling this property for you. Like, I get the sense that this isn't the one for you. Two things are going to happen. Number one, they're going to feel relieved. So that's why you take it away. And they're going to be like, oh my God, I think you're right. Like, it's not the right property for us. Or number two, what'll happen is they're going to try and talk you into why they want the property. actually, you know what, Jason, we actually think this one would work for us. Are you sure? I really don't know. Like, you're not seeming to really jive with the property. It's called the takeaway. Give it a shot. Next time you're unsure where your client stands, either way, you're not trying to persuade them into anything, and it's a good way to build trust. It's called the takeaway.
So really quickly, we're just having a conversation. We wanted to share it with everybody. What would you do if...
Oh my God. Okay, picture this. All cell phones and technology is permanently taken away. Everybody on the planet, nobody on the planet has a smartphone anymore. There's no tech. It's back, like we're back in the 80s.
The 80s,
How would
the
your life be
1980s.
different? What do you think?
I'd be all for it, to tell you the truth. I would be all for it. I think we'd find other ways to communicate, and I really think we'd be more mindful, and we would really live in the now. Like, think of the last movie you watched on Netflix at home where you weren't like this.
It's, man, I have a love-hate relationship with my phone.
Mm-hmm.
You know, obviously I'm blessed that I'm able to run my businesses and do things from all over the world, and the information I have is instant, but I'm addicted. You know, I actually lose a lot of moments with key people because of my phone. And some of the best experiences that I've had over the last couple of years were when I didn't have my phone for an entire day, and I'm funnier, I'm a lot more fun to be around, I have better quality relationships. It's unbelievable, but yet I hardly ever do it. Why is that?
Interesting thought. Piece of property on one of the islands, just kind of like, I don't know if you can see, but, well, maybe not really, but like, it's very echoey. Yeah, so I can actually...
Working, you know, a salary job, by the way, is our social media guru and assistant. She's awesome. So yeah, I knew I needed to do something different, and I needed, if I was going to get myself out of the hole that I was in, I had to go and figure out how to create wealth, and got some new mentors and just kind of changed things up in my life, and here I am today. So I'm proud to say that I've gone from, you know, nothing at that point to, you know, being able to create a pretty damn good life for my family, and also uplift the people around me. So my ambitions are different now. At first, when I started real estate, is I needed to secure my family. Now it's, how do I secure the families of the people that have supported me? So that's been my mission and my journey, and I have a 5-year goal of making sure that every single person that works in our companies will never have to worry about money.
So rude. I'm trying to film for you. Just wait, Joe. Look where Jason is. Look at.
So sometimes it's good to be spontaneous. Culture building means not always being predictable. I was unpredictable this morning. I challenged Joe and Paige to go out of their comfort zone. They both had full schedules. They had plans for their day. And I was like, hey, guys, We can work remotely. Let's go on a road trip. So we came out to Gabriola Island. I had some business that I needed to do there, and I thought, let's just go and do a team building event. Took a little bit of persuading, but you know what? They made the trip, and we're having a blast, and we're taking in some special moments and creating cool content. So get out, be spontaneous, and enjoy yourself. All right, serious guys, I feel like I look damn good in this mask. I am wearing this mask. It is not wearing me. What do you think? Mask or no mask? All right, so Joe, I wanted to talk about some industries that I think need a little bit of a shakeup. Industries where I feel like they've become very transactional and have lost sight of being relational and the ability to uncover hidden sales opportunities. Let's talk about law firms. Let's talk about notaries, accounting firms. For me, I hate to say this, but notoriously very transactional environments. Give you an example. When I recently dealt with a law office, nobody ever had any level of consultation with me. They didn't even take 5 minutes to really get an understanding of what my needs were. It was really just come in. I was there for 5 minutes. I signed some paperwork. They didn't even really go through details. It was literally in, out, that was done, and I did my real estate transaction. It cost me almost $1,500, and that was it. That was sort of my experience, and I thought about it, and I was like, you know, over the last 3 years, I have literally had to meet with 6 different lawyers for real estate transactions, for stuff with our corporations, right? And I've never had anybody take 5 minutes to ask some questions to find out what other needs and services I have. Isn't that puzzling?
Yeah, it really is, because I don't think it needs to be that way. I think just like any other industry, like it needs to be very consultative, right? It needs to be like a holistic approach where they look at more than just what that initial need is. There's so much more behind it as well, right?
Well, so put it this way, Joe. I need a will. I haven't updated my will in 8 years. Unfortunately, I've been through a divorce. I need to get a separation agreement updated. There's like a few things that I actually genuinely need, and I'm super busy. Not one single law firm, notary has offered any of those services or even talked to me about anything. And I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, man, there's a huge opportunity there. Mm-hmm. And it starts from the very first interaction. Man, it's so mediocre at best. It's like you call in and there's like, Jason Smart Law Firm, how can I help you? Yeah, I'd like to book an appointment. I need to talk to somebody about this, or I want to book. Okay, no problem. Let me go ahead. And right now what's happening is they're not even in the office, so I'm getting a voicemail service, and then I'm not getting a call back for days. Mm-hmm. And then I get a call back, and it's literally like, okay, we'll book you in for a Zoom meeting. I do a Zoom meeting, very reactive, you know, they ask some basic questions, and then I get a big, you know, I get at the very end of the consultation, I need a retainer. Every time I need a retainer. So I give them a retainer, and then I find out I get a statement at the end of the month, and I had a 5-minute email that they had to spend time on. I get billed for that. I get billed for everything. And yet nobody's ever taken the time to ask me any serious questions about anything else that I may need. And you imagine, like, if your lawyer took the time to really get to know your whole holistic approach, they might have a great recommendation for life insurance, because that could be a critical need that I have. They might have a great recommendation they can make for home insurance, investment advisor, right? I mean, they could literally be creating power networks where they're creating amazing referrals, and then basically those key partners would be looking to return that favor. Mm-hmm. Yet none of that happens. It's like wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, you know? And it almost feels like because they went to school for 8 years or 10 years to get this amazing law degree, that they almost maybe feel like they don't need to work on their business or generate new income. It's crazy.
You know, I really think, like, I always have that mentality, like, if you do what you always did, you get what you always got. So with that mentality, I don't think that your business will ever explode. Plus, I mean, the only advertising that they have is word of mouth, maybe something in a local business magazine, right? I mean, there's also no sound marketing pillars. So if you're not out there, you know, like cross-referencing other products and giving a world-class experience, how do clients know where you are and what you do and what value you bring?
Right.
So that's a challenge, right? Question yourself, what value do you bring? What do you do that makes you stand out head and shoulders above the rest?
Right.
If you asked your 5 past clients, tell me one thing I could have done better, what would be the answer that they'd get? Surprise you. Make it a mission. Ask.
Yeah.
Find out.
Absolutely. I know nothing about like law. I didn't go to school to be a lawyer.
No.
However, I could run a very successful law practice. I truly believe that because I understand the basics. Like without a sales engine, without creating world-class value where you deliver more in value than you're receiving in payment, you're gonna literally be, you know, a dinosaur operation. I hate to say it. You're gonna go backwards in time because when the tap turns off or technology changes things and starts commoditizing your industry and you're not creating relationships, you're not relational, and you're not taking the time to make things easier, you're gonna go extinct, right? How many of these lawyers and notaries just literally rely on other people to hand them business? Most of them. What are they doing to actually create an elevated experience that makes them stand out so that 5 years from now, 10 years from now, they can be more relevant? Food for thought. What do you guys think? I'd love to know your thoughts. Have you had a world-class experience recently from a lawyer, from a law firm, from your law firm, a notary, accountant, stuttering, but you know what I mean? Question for you guys. I'd love to hear your comments. Comment below.